I have a very special video for you guys today. This is an interview with Karim, the CEO and founder of Otta City Capital. This pro firm is different from most of the other ones that I've talked about on this channel, mainly because it does not have a normal challenge. You actually get to get funded right away as long as you pass a quick interview from a couple questions they have on their website. This is by far the longest standing pro firm that I've ever interviewed, and because of that, they already have the great track record to show they actually are a legitimate pro firm. Lastly, before we get started with the video, do not forget to use the code VVS. That's going to give you 10% off extra on top of the already very affordable price. I hope this is an interesting platform for you guys as it is for me. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think of it, and let's go ahead and get started.
Thank you, Blake, for what you are doing to help the community and help other traders as well. And thank you for having me.
I have a couple questions here that I've prepared, and then I want to go over some new features that your company's providing, as well as take some questions from the community. So let's go ahead and start off with the questions I've already prepared. The first of which is, what is the starting capital of the new account and how does it scale?
Otta City Capital is a prop trading firm. Let me just give you a little bit of background of the firm, what we are doing and what we are trying to achieve. We have been running since 2012. We are one of the oldest prop trading firms. We in the city of London. We are based in the city. When we started mainly offering capital to futures traders. We used to have our trading floor in the city of London with more than 75 stations. So that we were actually doing mainly like prop trading with the traditional way, not like today, you know. But if you are a trader, you are profitable, you come to us, we hire you, interview you, and we give you capital, and you get your own station on our trading floor, trading different assets like oil and other assets. But now we are just a little bit changing because we were mainly dealing with institutional traders who got a good track record and things like that. But now we are just more opening to new traders who are coming from different backgrounds, like the retail, who are just learning by themselves and doing well, and they got a good strategy. That's why we got this funded trader program. If you're going to be approved for this program, you start with 15K, which is $15,000 account. And every time you achieve 10% target, we double for you the size of the account. So that's from 10%, you go to 30%, from 30 to 60, from 30K to 60K, 60K, 120, and so on, until you reach $500,000 managing of the account. This actually for the account size and how it works with from the trader program.
And then what is the cost for this account for the evaluation cost?
Okay, perfect. Actually, what it makes us quite different, we don't operate with challenges. We don't operate with demo accounts. For that, as I said in the beginning, we mainly operate like a traditional prop trading firm, like we used to do in the past. We just interview traders. We ask them about their background, what they're doing, what their strategy, what their risk parameters, risk management, and their track record, if they can provide track record as well. And if they're approved for the program, they get the allocation. And because we don't accept everyone on board, like no, it's not like other places, they just accept everyone. Everyone is happy to pay. They get him into this program. This program is mainly designed for people who are profitable, who got a good strategy, they know what they're doing, and they need capital. And they need like a solid partner for a long-term relation. This is actually what we have been doing and what we are trying to achieve for 9 years since we started. So that when someone is approved for the program, he starts with 15K, and we got some fees as well. Those fees is not for us to make profit. It's because, prop trading, it comes with cost, like technology, data, admin, the swap, the commission. There's a lot of things we need to consider. But that if someone is approved for the program, he has to cover $199 joining fee, which is a one-off. They don't pay. They pay just for the first time. And there is a running cost, which is $99 per month for the platform. But as I said, those fees is not for us to make profit, because in the accounts that are managing, there is no swaps, there is no commission, and they got a deep institutional liquidity they enjoy. They trade it on daily basis with a spread from 0.2, so that we don't mark up spread like other places. We don't charge commissions for that. Only by those three things, which is not charging the spread, markup, no commission, and no swaps, they're already saving $300, $400 a month only from this. So that this 99 just to cover the cost of trading, and this 99 is going to be the same even if you are managing $500,000 accounts. This is actually how we operate. And our business model is quite different compared to other places.
Is there any consistency rules or any other additional requirements that traders have to follow when trading with you?
Cool. For a trader, the first thing, as I said, we operate mainly like an old-fashioned way of doing prop trading, which is when someone he needs capital, he's going to apply for the program. We call him, we interview him. We have a team, talent acquisition team on our offices. They call him, they speak to him, they try to understand his strategy, his risk parameters, what he's trying to achieve, what his background, if he has a margin call. And at the end of the interview, we sit down with all the interviews of the day, we sit down and we decide which one he's good and he's approved for the program. So that you got some people sometimes we don't approve, but what is very important for us and what is really key element is to make sure those people who we are taking on board, they have a good strategy and they have a good risk parameters. The risk is very important because we need to make sure they don't lose our money because they're trading with real money from day one. It's not like other challenges where they have nothing to lose. It's just demo accounts, they pay fees and they just start trading the demo, But with us, it's completely different. It's real money, and we need to make sure those people, they know what they're doing, they have a good risk parameters. And what is very important for us as well, which is responsibility. We don't need people who gamble with our money. They need to have a good consistency in their track record. They know what they're doing. They know how to manage risk. They don't trade the news. They don't gamble with our money. And what it makes us quite different as well is we want our traders to succeed. Everyone is accepted into our program. We do our best to help him to succeed. And our program, the Founder Trader program, is designed to help traders to succeed. While some other places, they just design some programs to make traders' life harder, and I don't want to use making them fail because it's just unrealistic. Sometimes you see some challenges asking you to hit target of 10%, risking 1% drawdown. Just complex setup. But with us, it's very simple. You have a 10% drawdown, 10% target. Every time you achieve 10% target, we double for you, and you are growing. And what it makes this program quite unique as well is the lot size. You start with 0.5 because many people, they said 0.5 is not enough, but for 15K, I think is more than enough for a consistent professional trader. And from 15K, when you double to 30K, the lot size doubles. So that from 0.5, you get to one lot, 2 lots, 4 lots, and 8 lots, and you keep growing. So that is actually a program designed mainly for people who are profitable. And we want profitable traders to join us, and we help them to work together to achieve their targets. And we only make profit when our traders make profit. There is no conflict of interest because mainly, I don't want to comment about what other people are doing, but most of because we got many prop firms now, especially this year, we have seen thousand people, prop firms coming, and they're just coming with these challenges. But those challenges are actually designed to make traders failing because when they trader fail, they make profit. This is actually how it works. But with us, it's completely different. We want traders to succeed. And when the traders make profit, we do make profit. He lose, we lose with him. And the profit split we do is 50-50. I'm just find it quite sometimes amusing to see some prop trading firms offering 90% profit share. It's just, how can you run a business nowadays with all what we are having with just 10% of your income? So that is just quite difficult and sensitive subject. We can discuss it later.
I heard you mention about the without trading on news. Is there any other restrictions, or are people allowed to use different size lots, or are they allowed to trade a certain amount of times per week in terms of those kind of consistencies?
Okay, excellent. You have a total freedom. This is actually a good point about this program. So you have the full freedom. As soon as you be approved, you start, as I said, with 15K. The maximum lot size you're allowed for 15K is 0.5 lot, which is $5 a tip, $5 a point. And every time you achieve target, we double this as well. And this 0.5 lot, you are free to manage it. You can open 5 positions 0.1 or 10 positions 0.05. It's up to you, how you can manage your account and your trading style. What is very important for us is just we don't want to see trading over the news, for example, before the news, but not all the news, just major news like NFPs, central bank decisions, like central bank shares when they speak. For that, when something is really big happening, we just send you an email, please clear this exposure. And you clear the exposure only of the pair is related. For that, if, for example, we have Bank of England, we are not going to ask you to close Aussie dollar or close dollar yen. We ask you to close just sterling, which is stable. And on top of that, we don't allow over the weekend positions. We prefer, since we had this flash crash of the SNB, which is Central Bank of Switzerland, we had quite a big loss because of that. For that, we decided we don't allow any position over the weekend. For that, what we do, we just ask our traders if they want to keep their position open. They just need to send us a request saying, "Hi guys, I have this position. I want to keep it over the weekend, and I think it's going to go on my way, or I'm having big loss, whatever is the situation." And the risk management team will decide and approve or decline the request. This is actually the most two important things for a trader. What we ask, except of that, how many trades he's placing. The drawdown he's having on per trade, the stop loss, he's completely free to manage his own risk. That's why the profitability rate with us is completely high. It's very high. I can say we are one of the few firms who pays profit on daily basis. If you go to our YouTube channel, you can see thousands of account reviews of people hitting target within 1 week, 2 weeks, 1 month, depends on everyone what he's trying to achieve. It's not like other firms, they just do challenges, challenge 1 and challenge 2 and challenge 3, and you never get people paid because they're just failing challenges and they keep doing the same thing. For that, as I said, they have total freedom. What is very important for us, they respect money, they know what they're doing, they have a good risk management. We don't want to see like margin calls and things like that. They respect properly the account is managing and having good professional risk management. And that's it. The rest, we are flexible because technically, do you know how we operate with our traders? We see them mainly as partners, and we are working together to achieve a target to make profit for the market. For that, we work and we help them, and we are flexible. We've got some guys, for example, say, I think it's going to go my way, please allow me more flexibility. For that, it's like an ongoing discussion with our trades, always helping them and supporting them. For that, this is actually what is very important for us as a firm. And the risk management we've got is very flexible. When someone joins the program, he gets an email with all the rules, but at the end, there is always flexibility. There is a risk team. Is going to be in touch with the traders, and the job number 1 of the risk team is to preserve our capital of the company and help traders to make more profit for the firm and for themselves.
You were saying something about the daily payout frequency, or what is the payout frequency with your company?
We pay every 10%. For that, technically, every 10% you hit, we split, we pay you out without any conditions. You get paid same day. We pay you out, we double for you the account and the lot size. 10%, we pay you out, we double for you the size of the account, and you keep growing. For that, technically, there is no conditions. There is no, as soon as you hit 10%, you get paid. Simple as that. And there is no rules. For example, like some other places, they ask you to keep the money on the account and things like that. No, as soon as you hit 10%, we pay you, we double for you the account size and the lot size, and you go to the next stage. And the good thing about it as well, when you start with 15K, if you're approved, there is no evaluation and there is no challenge. For that, if you go to other places, they say to you, you need the challenge, you need evaluation. For that, what you are trading, you don't waste your time. When you trade, you hit target, you get paid. Simple as that. But there is no obstacles for traders to make profit. And as I said, the percentage of traders who hit on target is very high comparing to other places who are just a good high percentage who are just failing the challenges.
I really like that you don't have a minimum day rule. That's very cool. I appreciate that. What are the platform options that you offer? Do you have CTrader, MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5?
We come from an institutional background, and we used to work a lot with traders coming from institutional background. We sit down with them, we allocate for them capital, and we used to pay huge profit. I think the highest profit we paid, it was 400K to someone who traded oil in 2013. For that, we are just used to deal with the traders on daily basis, and we understand their struggle because we are traders ourselves, and we know what they're struggling with. For that, as I said, what is very important for us is just they need to respect the rules, and they can grow and develop, and we help them to grow to go to the next level. Sorry, what was the question?
The platform options, Miniature 4, Miniature 5,
Yeah,
CTrader.
I'm coming to this. Yeah, and regarding this, as I said, we've got institutional liquidity provider, which is can allow us to give a deep institutional liquidity. For example, the spread on euro dollar is just 0.2. We don't charge commissions. We don't charge swaps overnight, and we don't charge we mark up the spread. And we use MT4. It's the most popular platform. They can install it in their computers and things like that. On top of that, they have the mobile version as well. They can use it. For that, MT4 is the platform, and we provide it with institutional liquidity, which is the best possible execution through the market with different institutional providers and LPs.
I'm a huge fan of CTrader personally. Is there any chance that platform or Miniature 5 or any others are coming eventually?
To be honest, we are considering this. We consider this. We used to use different platforms in the past, UKG, different platforms. But at the moment, MT4 is the most popular in a way. But we are considering other options. If we see a demand on CTrader, we used CTrader in the past. We can definitely, take it on board, and because at the end is a tool. If you see a tool is going to help your traders to improve and do well and make more profit, we just go for it.
Why did you choose the no challenge route instead of following the footsteps of other prop firms where they have a challenge instead? Why did you choose to do it in this way?
Okay, excellent. This is a good question. As I said, we come from a different background. In 2012, myself, I used to trade for Deutsche, and I'm coming from a institutional background. And in 2012, we used to have the biggest trading floor in the city of London, which is prop trading. I'm not talking about the banks and other players. So that people that were coming to us to hire desks and get allocation to trade big accounts. So that we are giving between 100K, 200K to profitable traders, to trade oil, to trade butterfly, to trade other futures market. So that we just, in 2013, we decided to open up a bit for the retail guys who are coming, and they got a good strategy and they know what they're doing. So that what is very challenging for us is to find the good profitable traders. And I think personally, demo account doesn't make any sense. Demo account is just waste of time and waste of money. Demo account, it just teach you bad habits. Demo account, it just creates a gambling attitude for traders. Even when we train traders, we just say to them, don't do demo account, because demo account, you are just getting bad habits, and those bad habits are going to keep them for the future and for your career as a trader. For that, we think as professionals that evaluating someone on a demo environment is not fair. Simple as that. From an ethical point of view, is not fair, because many people, they can make profit on demo account. But when you move to real money, this is what is really challenging. And this is when you start real trading. For that, going for this business model, this is a real prop trading. So that technically, many people, they come to us, they say, I'm doing this, I'm doing with other challenge, I'm doing that. Those people that are not doing prop trading. Those people that are doing something else. They're doing just, because the business model is different. We make profit from the market. We are traders, and 100% of our profit, it comes from the market. When we make profit from the market, this is how it works. This is prop trading. But if you are making profit from people failures and people losing challenges and making their life harder and harder on daily basis, and asking them to achieve targets with unrealistic challenges designed scientifically to make traders failing, I think this is not prop trading. I'm not going to mention names, but you got some firms, they asked the CEO, they said to him, 98% of people who pass the challenge fail. On the other hand, from our side, 72% of our traders make profit. It's a different business model, different way of doing trading. and different vision as well. But I can say, if you're asking who make more money, we do make more money. Because those people, they make money from people who join. And if people, they stop joining, they can't make money. But with us, we have been making money and we have been profitable since 2012 until today. And we just keep getting new blood into our pool with the new traders coming from different backgrounds, helping us to improve the profitability of the firm and the profitability of themselves as well. For that, I think the business model is different. I respect other people, what they're doing, but I don't want to be, over the top and say, those people, they choose this. Because evaluating someone, even with real money, is sometimes hard to evaluate someone because the market is changing. It's not like it used to be in 2010, 2009, 2008, when the market was stable, you can predict, you can see, you can analyze. Now the market, there is a big flow of information coming on daily basis, especially with social media. There is a big manipulation. There is big players. There is the algorithmic trading as well, which is playing a big impact on markets, how the market is behaving. For that, you can't, the market you see in 1 minute ago, you can't see it next minute, and so on. For that, if you're evaluating someone, you can evaluate him only on the risk parameters. I agree, but in terms of trading and making profit, I don't think it's the best way to evaluate someone.
That was the last of the questions that I had pre-prepared. So now I want to talk about the two things that you guys mentioned, which is, first of all, the trading community app.
Yeah, perfect. We recently, we were quite thinking about it for years. We always have trying to help our traders and support them to improve and, just to discuss and develop their knowledge on daily basis. For that, we just launched an app, which is our app on App Store, and you can have it on Android as well. You can just go to Android. There is Audacity Capital app. It's like a sort of mini Facebook, where you can go and you can discuss different things about trading. You can bounce ideas, and all our traders that are there, we have mentors as well. They can help them. They can support them. For that, it's technically a sort of a mini social media, mini Facebook. You can become friends with different people. You can post, and it's an app. We have it on 3 versions. We have it on App Store, on Android as well, and you can have it on web version.
You've also had some traders hit the $500,000 mark.
Yeah, we do technically got many traders, not only one, but some traders, they said, no, I'm not happy to be your marketing tool and things like that. We respect, that's fine. For that, we got many traders who started with 15K and now they're managing $500,000. And if you go to our YouTube channel, you can see many reviews of each step, and you can see them growing and developing and getting the accounts double and getting paid. For that, we got many people who are trading $500,000 at the moment. This is the maximum we can. This is another thing. This is the maximum we can give, and the maximum we can offer as well is 50-50. We are realistic because I've seen some people they don't have 10K in their bank account, and they promise people to give them a couple millions, 3 million. So one guy, he sent me, this company is telling me, if he pass this challenge, I can give you 5 million. How can you give 5 million to one trader? It doesn't make sense. This is not the standard of the industry, For that, we are trying to do the right thing while being commercially efficient and helping our traders to make maximum profit. This is actually what is quite challenging, and it's dilemma actually, because many people, they said to us, your program is good and I'm making profit. I'm surprised I didn't hear about this before in the past, and it just, I'm surprised because we don't advertise much. We got people, they come to us, and as I said, we don't accept everyone on board. For that, we have many people, they hit $500,000, and now they're managing capital, they're doing well, they're growing on daily basis, and we keep paying them. And we got many people as well who joined us just last year, and now they're in the stage of 120. You got some people that are in the $250,000 stage. So that's different. Every time is different. And what is good as well, sometimes what we do, that's why I said, Blake, that we are quite flexible. If we see someone, he's doing well, he's profitable, he has a good risk management, he's responsible, he knows what he's doing, we can just burn steps. Because as I said, we need to allocate money in order to make profits. We are prop trading. We need to make profit from the market. For that, for example, I give you an example of this guy. He started with 15K, and from 15K he went to 30, and from 30K, instead of moving him to 120, we moved him to $250,000. Why? Because we trusted him, and we see that he's doing well and he can make money. And I can say the business model is really working. So maybe because you don't need many traders to start doing well from the market. If you have a good team of just good number of traders who are profitable, and you have a good pool, you can just make good money from the market instead of just charging people from their failures and try to make profit from this.
And before we move on, I'd like to talk just a little bit more about the app that we mentioned earlier. So on the app, with the app that you guys have coming out, what is the main benefits of traders using this app?
It's the community, because unfortunately the trading is a lonely activity, and you can just the lonely job, you just find yourself by yourself, and you need a community. You need people to support you. You need people to talk to talk with you about the market instead of talking to your girlfriend about the market. For that, it just is important, the community. For that, we just got this idea to create this, as I said, a mini Facebook. Is a group of traders. They get all together talking about the market. You got analysis. You got some people mourning. You got some people saying, I had a loss. For that, they get the support, and being around like-minded people is very important. And they just help you and support you, and you don't feel that you are by yourself. And you have all those traders who are trading with us. Some they are not trading with us. Some they just come to take ideas and things like that. That's fine. They're welcome. And they just get support and help from each other. They are friends. So that is like a mini Facebook for traders. And it's really working, because since we launched it, we have seen a big increase in the profitability of traders, especially the beginners of just 15K. And we are looking to just be more active there and get more people, hopefully.
What you just said is one of the main reasons why I started VVS Academy with my personal mentorship. We have the community, which helps tremendously with people. I've seen so many people within that be able to pass other challenges. I know you don't like the challenges, but they've passed other challenges, as well as been funded by other companies as well. Before we move on any further, is there anything else you would want to talk about before we talk about the community questions?
Of course, yeah. What I can say to people who are just interested in trading in general, Audacity is completely different, because many people, they said to you, "Oh, we are not trying to adapt with the competition, and what we are doing that sometimes doesn't sound interesting, doesn't sound sexy in a way, saying, oh, I give you 2 million if you do this, you pay me." We are different, and as I said, our background is completely different. We have our own trading floor. We are the only prop trading floor who got a trading floor, real trading floor in the city. As I said, when we started in 2012, it was quite a difficult time, and we used to have the best traders in the industry, and especially here in the UK. They're still with us, and they are with us. Since we started, we got some traders. They started in 2012 with us. They joined us. Until now, they're still with us. Why? Because they know they can't get a better environment than us. Because our main priority and our main purpose is to make profit from the market. We are traders, and we need traders. Our company is got a trader's mentality. This is the culture of the company is completely different. While the other places they mainly work on marketing, exposure, PR, things like we do traders. Even our way of talking with traders is like we are traders and we talk to traders. Sometimes maybe it's done because we speak to our investors. They said no, the marketing is not getting too much exposure, things like that. We just say we are traders. We are like that, And the primary thing for us is to make profit from the market. So that if someone is coming to us and we think he is good, we take him on board. If we think he is not good, There is no need to take him on board and making him wasting his money and wasting his time and wasting our time and an opportunity we could give it to someone else.
Excellent. So the first of the community questions comes from, all the community questions come from a prop firm group. The first of which comes from the prop firm owner, JS Cave. And I'm paraphrasing what his question is here. He asked, they need to be more serious. Everything should be done remotely. Monthly fees do not mean anything. Monthly fees is much pressure. And who can keep making 10% every month or even every 2 or 3 months? He's basically asking, why do you guys have a monthly fee?
Okay. The monthly fee actually, as I said, is not for us to make profit. If you are a prop trading firm and you are sending orders, there is fees, okay, to pay. There is fees to pay on monthly. I remember before we used to charge 700 quid a month for CTG and TT of futures traders. They used to come to us, they pay 700 quid a month just for the platform. It's not, we are not taking this money to us to make profit. This 99 maybe sounds like a pressure for traders, but it's not at the end. Because let me explain, because the environment you are using is completely different. When you are trading, there is a trade, as any business, trading has a cost. You have to pay for the data, you have to pay for technology, you have to pay for the platform, you have to pay for the license, you have to pay for the admin, for the risk management. And as a firm, to be profitable, we need to pay those. And like we are sharing with you 50-50 losses, 50-50 profit, and you are not liable to losses, at least you need to contribute in a way or another with those expenses, because you are the one who is using the service. And when you say to me 99 is a lot or maybe is a pressure, is not, because in your account, if you go and you calculate how many trades you did in 1 month and you see the spread, you are using a 0.2 instead of 0.1.2 or 1.5 or even 2, like some other firms, you're going to see yourself saving more than $200-300 a month. This is one thing. The second thing, we don't charge commissions. You got some firms, they charge $10 per lot. For us, we don't charge any commissions. For that, if you are trading just 10 lots in 1 month, you're already paying $100. For that, our honest way of dealing with our traders maybe it doesn't sound that sexy, it doesn't sound that interesting, because we are honest. There is no swaps as well. We don't charge swaps. If, for example, if someone is holding a position over the weekend or overnight, we don't charge him swaps. But when you say 99 for a trader is a lot, it's not a lot, and it's going to be the same even if you are managing $500,000. Maybe for 15K doesn't sound interesting, but it's the trading, the quality of the trading environment you are paying for. But at the end, you end up saving money. And when you say 10%, if you are having conditions like us, definitely you can make 10%. We got some people, they can hit 10% within 3, 4, 5 weeks because they have flexibility, they have the support of the firm, they have the support of the risk management. Of course, and on top of that, they have the positive energy from us, because they know that we want them to make profit. While the other places, they have the negative from them. They just pay them, and those guys, they sit behind the screen and they watch. I hope this guy is going to lose to take his money. This is how it works. For that, the question, if I'm responding to the question, this 99 is not for us to make profit, it's just to cover expenses, and you will get in saving a lot on the account. The 10%, which is realistic, I think for liquid market like FX, you can definitely make, and you can see, if you go to your YouTube channel, you can see many people hitting 10% target without any problem, because they have freedom and flexibility and they have a good drawdown. If you go to other firms and they say to you, you need to hit 10%, but you have 3% drawdown. How can you do that? It's unrealistic. This program is designed to make you failing, simple as that. If you're taking it and you are doing well, it's just you are genius and you are one of the best traders possible. Or maybe you are getting lucky. You got some conditions, for example, you say, if someone join our program today and he hit 10% tomorrow, we pay him tomorrow and we double for him. But while other places, if you hit 10%, they said to you, excuse me, you are not going to get paid. Why? Because you did just 2 trades. You need to do 30 trades in order to get qualified for this. But the trick is just let me put it that way. I don't want to be talking about what other people are doing, but as I said, we want our traders to make profit. This program is designed with professional standards of the industry to help traders to make profit. While other places, they do all what they need. It's like an insurance thing. It's like conflict of interest. They do all what they need to make your life harder and to make you failing the challenge, because by failing the challenge, they're going to take the free money you paid.
And the next question comes from Donald. He says, I'd love to know why they don't simply display their challenge rules on their website. Why create this additional obstacle in getting trades getting the required info?
This is a good question, actually. As I said, we are mainly doing traditional prop trading. We don't take everyone on board. When someone applies for the program, he needs to come over to our website. He needs to fill up the form. It's a long form. It's like an interview form. Some people complaining about it, saying, "Oh, come on, it's long and it's time consuming." But we need to know. We are not going to give you our money and we don't know who you are. So that it's like you are responding to your question. If you want to be serious in the industry and get the best of the industry and make profit and keeps making profit and get the best traders on your pool, you need to be serious and you need to be rigorous in your onboarding process. Not like going to a website and ordering an account like ordering a pizza. But as soon as they apply for the funding of the funding program, they get all the explanation of the program, the conditions. They get a contract as well. This is what it makes us quite unique. In other places, you just go to a form, you pay with PayPal or whatever, and they send you an account within 24 hours. But this is demo account; they have nothing to lose. But with us, you sign a contract. You are under the UK law. Everything is explained. The contract for that is like giving someone 15K and giving someone $500,000 to manage is the same process. Because we used to in the past to give people 150. We have a long, deep experience in this prop trading. As I said, we have been running for more than 10 years now. Myself, more than 15 years, and I know people making a lot of money from prop trading. And we used to deal with big traders. It's like you sit down in a room with his lawyers and you sit down with. But we know how it works. We are professionals of the industry, and if someone you said to him, go to your website, you're going to find everything there, just order and we send you the account and we don't come in here. We know each one of our traders, we know him. We know him personally, we know his situation. If we see that he's not doing well, we give him a call. What happened? Do you have a problem? We have family issue. But we are really quality. This is how prop trading should be. It's not about the quantity, it's about the quality. And when a trader is doing well, I have to be honest with you, Blake, it's like a cash machine. If you have just 5-10 traders who are good, you don't need to get 10,000 traders losing. For that, maybe we need to be more open, opening more, maybe sharing more information. But if you go to our YouTube channel, you can see many videos talking about program, the conditions, and things like that. But ordering online, we don't like it because it doesn't sound professional. Doesn't sound. I don't see someone giving me 15K and he doesn't know me even. If you are going to hire someone, you need to know who he is, his background, what he's doing, his strategy. You need to have human touch. Or our talent acquisition team, they know traders. They call them, they speak to them. It's like human. And even our support is 5-star support. When you call someone, you talk to a person. You don't talk to like a voice thing or email. You get a response within 1 week or something. But our way of doing business is different. This is the way I can say it.
Next question comes from Zafar. He says, how do they plan to stay competitive with all these new firms offering such great deals compared to them?
We are not in competition with those people. Those people we have seen since 10 years ago, since we started, we have seen thousands of firms coming and leaving. Because those people, they are looking for short-term profits with minimum risk. Like coming, getting maybe 5,000 or 6,000 people, paying them 300 each, and later they disappear and say goodbye. I'm not saying that those scammers. No, I'm not saying that. But this is short-term thing. But having a reputation for 10 years, having the best traders on board, You got people managing 500,000, two couple millions, 3 millions each. You have the best guys of the industry with you. You need to protect it. For that, we don't see ourselves in competition with those people, because those people, technically, what you need now, you need just to set up a website and say, I give you money to manage. Yeah, but what's next? You give me my money and you give me a challenge to take on demo account, but this challenge is impossible to achieve. Maybe in 10,000 people, they pass the challenge, 2 or 3 people, they can make it working. But I can say to those people, if you have a good profitable trader, just let them talk. You are just making profit from people who are stealing. But as I said, the concept is different. For that, I don't feel pressure. We don't feel pressure from those people. And if you want an advice from a professional person who has been running for more than 15 years in this industry, I can say, as much as it's difficult to get access to capital, as much is credible, as much is so serious, and as much is solid. But if you go to prop trading firm and you order an account and you give details, and later it just doesn't make sense, just 2% drawdown. How can you trade within 2% drawdown? Who can make profit within 2% drawdown? But we don't see them competition. I think those people are in short term, and we are looking for a long term. And I know now it's fashionable because many people. I'll give you an example. 3 currently in London of prop trading firms. All of them, those 3, the founders, they used to work for Audacity. And they're just trying to find a better way of doing it. But I don't see a better way of doing it. If you know what we are doing, and you care about your reputation and your ethical thing of dealing with traders, and you are more professional in a way, and you are making profit, I don't feel the pressure. Maybe they are in the quantity. I can give you another thing. We got approached recently by one of those firms. They said to us, listen, I'm going to start up a challenge. And I think they're running now, and they're one of the, in London based. They said, we run the challenge, and when the people pass the challenge, we can bring them to you. Because they don't have money. They promise 2 million, but they don't have money. They promise you to give you 2 million, but they don't have, themselves, they don't have 10K in their account. So that I don't see a challenge, or I see competition. There is some competition. We have serious competition. We have competition of here in London, for example. There is some solid firms, but those solid firms, they don't do challenges. They don't do things like that. They don't go to advertise. People, they fight to join them. So that the background is different, and it's just I don't see those people. They are here for the long run. They're just here for short term. And I don't see them as a competition. Simple as that. I don't want to sound arrogant or something, but this is the reality.
makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Thanks for describing it that way. The next question comes from Max. He says, we want to trade indices. Do you have indices? Are you able to add them soon?
We do have indices, but at the moment for 15K account and the other stages, we don't trade indices for simple reason. I'm completely honest, as I said, and open in this discussion. We would like to add them, but the problem with indices, in the past we didn't get a good deal. This is the kind of problems we have. You see, we didn't get a good deal from the LPs because we trade. If you are going to give your money, we need to make sure we are having good deal from a good LP who can execute us. We just got one deal for DAX. We tried it for some time, but didn't work because of very expensive. The spread is very high. The commission is very high. So that from a business point of view, we are taking into consideration the indices. It's definitely important. But I think indices is mainly efficient of trading them maybe in futures. But we are considering to add indices in the future. We got some traders at the moment who are in advanced stage, they trade indices, but because of this pandemic and this uncertainty, the Brexit and a lot of things is happening, we're just trying to slow down a bit the exposure of indices, and mainly our expertise is FX. I used to be an FX strategist, all our risk managers are FX strategists in the past, and this is maybe like a different expertise. We need maybe more resources in order to apply them. Same thing with gold, but definitely we are considering this. We are considering to add, and this is another asset in the near future. Hopefully, as soon as we get a good deal for us and for the traders as well.
Maud asked, maybe you can ask them to include gold. You basically just said that your gold was for the same accounts. Is it also for that $100,000 and $150,000 accounts and above?
That's correct. It's 120. We can definitely consider this. Gold is highly volatile market, and let me tell you, be honest with you, Blake. If you are trading as a person or as an individual, it is a lot easier. But if you have 5,000 traders trading in a pool, you make your life is really difficult, especially in gold. And gold is highly volatile market. We have a saying in the industry say if you are trading gold, you are losing even if you are winning. Because gold just give you, but when it takes everything back. It's really hard to trade because gold include inflation, include the technical analysis, include political risk. It's a unique approach. If you're trading gold, you need to trade only gold. So that maybe in the future we can consider like a program specific for like commodities like oil and gold. We've got some people at the moment they are trading gold, but it's not our primary at least goal or way of doing trading in the future.
Tyrus asked, yes, will they do a one-time payment?
Correct. We do 199 one-time payment and plus 99 every month. So that technically, in order for you to, if you're going to be approved, of course, you pay 199 plus 99, which is 298. And from this is 99.99 until you reach 500,000, 5 million is 99. We don't change it because this 99, we take it, we pay fees for it, for you to get the best trading conditions to help yourself to make more profit and help our firm to make profit.
Rizwan asked, why don't they prefer higher leverage? The risk is already protected with a 10% drawdown rule. Few traders have hedging sort of strategy where they need to add more lots to successfully complete the trade in profit.
Okay, excellent. This is a good question. Blake, we receive many applications on daily basis. We got some people, they said to us, listen, I doubled my accounts. I started with 3 grand, now I'm having 6 grand, I'm having 10 grand, I'm having 20 grand. I double, I triple. And we got some people, they come, they said, listen, I have 10K, I'm down 2%. As a firm, I'm comfortable to give my money to someone who is down 2%, better than someone who double or triple his account. For that, if because of this person who is double or triple his account is maybe like a gambler. He's getting chance, he's getting lucky once, twice, but what he's going to lose is going to lose big. But this guy who is down 2%, he is down, but we know this person is going to preserve capital. And if he's making profit or being profitable, it's just a question of time. So that moving from 2%, he's going to go being profitable, and 1%, 2% is going to grow. For that, we are mainly looking for consistent people who are disciplined, they have a good approach, and are disciplined in their approach. It's not like people who are gambling. For that, from a professional perspective and with the professional standards of the industry, you can't say to someone, you have 10% drawdown and go play with the money, because 0.5, I think, is more than enough for 15K account. It's $5 a pip. For that, technically, what you need to hit the target is 300 pips. Maybe you can do it in one trade. And when you get it in one trade, 300 pips, you get paid, and you double, and you go to the next level. We don't ask you to pay to trade 29 other trades like other funds do.
That was the last question from the community, as well as all the ones I pre-prepared. Is there anything else you'd like to say before we end off the video?
Perfect. What I can say, thank you, Blake, for having me today. It was definitely a pleasure to talk to you, to talk to your community and people who are following you. I hope we can develop a long-term relation. Thank you as well for what we are doing as well to help other people and to help other traders. I know there is too much noise right now, and it's really hard to do the right thing. And I think you are one of the people who are doing really the right thing. They always help traders and supporting traders by providing them with different information. What I can say is maybe this program is designed for people who are profitable and people who think they can make profit. But that we don't want to see people losing. And if you think that you can't get or you are not profitable, there is no need to take the program because we want people to make profit. If when someone hits the target or hit the drawdown, it just makes us feeling bad. While the other people, they feel happy. So that this is like the energy thing, you know. And when someone hits 10%, we are happy, and we just help him and congratulate him, and we support him to go to the next stage. So that is like a different approach, different way of doing business, different business model, different relation, different trading style, and all trading styles are welcome. So that anyone who thinks that he can make profit for himself and for us, he's welcome to apply for the program, and we are more than happy to have him on board.
Thank you so much for this interview. I really appreciate it.
Perfect. Thank you for having me.
Thanks so much for making it to the end of the video. If you are ready to get started with this prop firm, do not forget to check out the top link in the description below. That's going to give you that extra 10% off with the code VVS. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.